Hey everyone, and welcome to our very first episode of our brand new series, Paleo Paradise. I'm AptBobcat, and in this dinosaur park, we put the comfort and happiness of our dinosaurs above all else, while still trying to maintain a successful and sustainable park. So let's get started and see if our ethical park can survive. Here in Paleo Paradise, we live by the Paleo Oaths. No hybrids, dinosaurs come first, sustainable operations, no cruelty or exploitation, self-sustaining sanctuary, natural enclosures. This is more than a park, it's a promise. So, after messing about with the island generator for quite some time, I finally have came across this island that I think looks really nice. I'm loving all the cliffs, and obviously, yes, it is an island, so the very islandy vibe. I love these wee craters in between with the rivers, and yeah, I think this is really nice for what I was looking for. It sort of looks like a paradise already, so this is going to be a great place to start. So let's look around and see where we could put our entrance. See, we could do something over here and have the guests come down and then up, or even have bridges. Although we do have 32 million to start with, so like we do have the money. It's more just I want it to make sense. What about we could just start here, and that way it branches off the different sides and it's sort of central. Have a big enclosure here in the middle, maybe with some herbivores. Yeah, I like this. I like this wee place here. I think this is cute for a starter area, so I think here will do. So let's see what we've got. Operations. And we need an arrival point. And I would like a custom one. So the way this works is this is the default little box that's needed for the arrival point, and of course I will edit that myself and try to liven it up a bit if I can. So I don't want it to be too close to the edge because I want to put some sort of like a helipad behind it, so I'm thinking there's probably a good shite. Yeah, so it's missing the helipad. Okay, so we could just put that behind it then. Happy days. I think just here. Perfect. And then I can edit that in a bit. We will get to that, don't be worrying. For now, though, I would like to get a path coming out. Let's see what... Oh, I like luxury. Luxury is nice. Classic luxury. Oh, that's nice as well. Oh, very Harley Quinn vibes. Oh, that's nice though. We are going for like a dinosaur paradise sort of theme, so I think if we stick to the natural, that's a really good shout. Mossy cobblestone, or we could just go for sand path, because that's definitely more natural. Oh, but it can be difficult to walk on. Oh, I'm so indecisive. Okay, we'll just go for the mossy cobblestone because I think that was quite nice. So let's just bring that out. Have a nice, decent sized walk. Bring you down here. And we'll have a little path that sort of comes around our lake here. I'd like to keep it as natural as possible. Up through there. Just as a little walk for the guests if they wanted to walk around. Get a good feel for what we're going for here in our Paleo Paradise. There, that's good. Yeah, that's quite nice. So the guests will come in, they'll walk along this wee pathway, and then they have the option to obviously walk around this if they want. So, before we start with our first habitats and enclosures, we need to get in some more guest facilities and staff facilities, which are the most important. So we need a response facility, a maintenance facility, a paleo medical facility, control center, and do we need a visitor center yet? I don't think so. expedition and science, so we definitely need all that. Marketplace as well, that'd be good. So let's put in our centers. Again, I'm going to create my own custom centers, so I'm going to put in all the standard ones for now, and then we will do them up as we go. So, science center here, then control center. I feel like the control center can be slightly more away from the guests, because we're going to try and hide things like that. Obviously the science center and stuff's different because the guests can actually go into that and see what's going on, but the control center they can't. So I'm going to put that over here. And operations. So we have science control. We need an expedition center. Again, we will do custom. And I'm going to put that again over here. I'm not too sure if the guests can enter that or not, but just in case, I'd like to have it. So maybe actually put it like this so it can join nicely up with the control center. And then the helipad just there, and a radar dish. Oh, I didn't realize that was all part of it. Yeah, can you go over here, please? There, perfect. Okie dokes. So we got that. Now we need our facilities, our response vehicles, basically. So science center's fine there because I like to think the guests can come and look and see how things are made. It's just a nice wee bonus. All of our response facilities could actually maybe be in this sort of area away from our center, or even over here. Well, for now, because we don't have R or anything researched, I'm going to put the facilities just all here. Custom, again, of course. I'm going to put them this direction, actually. There we go. That's our maintenance. Yeah, that's our maintenance. Then we have our response. And just try and get this as close as we can, just to make it look nice. And there needs to be a helipad, so I'm going to put that behind all of this, with our cars in front. We actually get them in front of that? No, that would have been good. Okay, so let's just get these in where we can then. So here. Yep, that's good. And then finally, we just need a Paleo medical facility, which is absolutely gigantic. And again, custom, because I'm a custom kind of person. We will fit that facility just here. And then we have the actual Paleo medical facility bit. We put that up here at the back. And then we have our ambulances. There! I think that's pretty good. Like, it's a nice wee operations area, and then we've got all of our staff sort of hidden out of the way, and a science center for our guests to come and explore. So let's add that all up again with our paths, although we have to do a different path now because this will be for our staff. Maybe the staff could have the sand then. So let's do... Oh goodness. Can I get this in at all, I wonder? Or are these cars slightly too close? Okay, let's move these down. If I can. Don't know how to do that. That grip. Let's move them. Oh, no. I really wanted that to work. move them there. And then let's try moving these slightly down as well. Can we even turn these? Let's have those over there. Oh goodness, look at that path. We'll have to smooth that down. And finally, let's move our ambulance. Even just there? And let's see if we can fix that quickly. If not, we can obviously redo all this. It's not a big deal. I'm not that fast. I want it to look nice, more so than anything. There. That's good. It did take away a bit of that though, so let's put some water back in. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's a wee bit bumpy there, but if we're careful, it shouldn't be too bad. And let's see if we can get our staff paths in, which we're going to use the sand for. So, untoggle curved. Put one. No, definitely the cars are going to cause us issues here. So, let's go back into this. Let's see if we can move these. Might even be worth just putting them over here then, if it's going to cause us that much problems. Put those there. Like this. Put you guys over here as well. There. And then I think these guys are okay there. They're not really too in the way. Paths again. So pull that down. Let's go to there. And then pull this out. We'll connect that up to this. And then that can then continue on down here. And then connect up. Perfect. And I'm just going to hit play to get rid of all the dust because I can't actually see what's going on. There. Okay, that's good. Can I replace that little bit? No, that's okay though. So staff pass will be our lovely sand, and let's see if I can actually get a wee path in here as well. You know, like leading out the back just to these. Yeah, there we go. Makes it a bit more realistic. I'll put doors in here, you see, so that way they can come out the back. So yes, I think that's really like cute. That's nice there. And again, we now need to get our science centers and stuff connected up. So sand. Let's go to here, and then we'll move up this way so it kind of avoids the main entrance. Go, and next you. Perfect. Right, that's all the pathing done, so that's that I'm happy, and then we just need some power so we can actually get this park up and running. So that's a perfect area just there. I will swap this out once we get the chance, so we just need to research some new power options, but for now this definitely works. So we'll go here. Perfect. Okay, so now that we've got all the basics in, I am going to quickly go around and attempt to beautify this all and make it look somewhat nice. So wish me luck, and I shall see you all in a minute. Okay, so I noticed the building in Jurassic World Evolution 3 is actually a lot harder than the building in Planet Zoo. I really struggled with these roofs. It turns out you can't just rotate any roof piece. You have to pick the one that's in the correct shape. So we did get there eventually, but I was hoping to use all sort of natural materials like bamboo and stuff. So as far as anyone's concerned, these tiles are all made out of clay, and so are these. And look, are they guests or are they staff? We don't have any. Well, we do have staff actually. Yeah, there must be staff just chilling in our wee area. I think that's quite nice. They can watch the newcomers come in. So I'm going to continue to do up these buildings in a later episode. For now, I really wanted to get our first dinosaur into our new paradise. So in order to do that, though, we need to go to our control room. Then we need to go to scientists because we need to hire people. So let's see here. Actually, before we even do that, let's see what we need. So if we go to dig sites, we need 9 logistics and 2 genetics, I think that is. So because I would like to get the Triceratops as our starter. So let's see if we can get that now. So there's logistics. Definitely worth getting him. Also, anyone in the comments that wants to have a scientist named after them, or even just you want to name a scientist, please feel free to let me know and I will get that in. We could go for him as well. And we just need another decent logistics. We've got 9, almost 9. We've got 8 here and 3, so we just need... let's go for... Oh, you've got good welfare, though. Let's go for Deborah Brunt. There. So our 3 scientists should now be able to research this so we can get our Triceratops in. And while they're doing that, I am going to quickly just have a wee nosy about and see where exactly I want to put this, but I'm thinking just in a nice big area here. And I will fast forward so you don't have to wait for the research to be done. There. So that is that researched, which means we can now go back to our control room, go to the expedition map, and now we need to look for Triceratops. There we go. And we'll send these all off. Again, I will fast forward. Basically, every time there's any waiting around, I will fast forward so you don't have to watch for a couple of minutes at a time. I'm happy to do that by myself. So see you in a minute. There, so let's check our fossils. Hopefully we got a decent amount. We can sell that, which is great. So that will take us up to 56 to start with, which is great. I'm going to get all of this researched and I will see you when we are getting our lovely Triceratops ready to come in. Our first residents here in Paleo Paradise are among the most recognizable herbivores of the late Cretaceous, the Triceratops. Their name means 3-horned face, and those famous horns weren't just for defense. Paleontologists believe they were also used for courtship displays and dominance rituals within the herd. Triceratops lived around 68 to 66 million years ago in what is now North America, sharing the plains with the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex. Despite that fearsome neighbour, however, evidence suggests Triceratops preferred peaceful grazing in small family groups. Each adult could grow over 9 meters long and weigh as much as 12,000 kilograms, roughly the size of a city bus. Their beak-like mouths were perfect for clipping low vegetation, and their powerful jaws could grind through tough cycads and ferns. Here in Paleo Paradise, our herd resides within the Ceratopsian Sanctuary, a wide, open enclosure designed to recreate a lush river valley of North America. Gentle slopes, dense patches of cycads, and broad watering holes allow them to graze freely, without stress, confinement, or crowding. It's a space where these prehistoric giants can live as they once did, calm, social, and content. Okay, so I think that should be more than enough space for them, and I'm hoping that with no fences, obviously they can't get out, so I've built all this natural sort of rocky terrain to make like a big canyon and a lovely wee waterfall, which I think was so cute. So, and then these here will be fixed up again. I just wanted to put them in just for now, so these allow the guests basically to go in and they can look down through wee binoculars and things and they can see the dinos. So, let's see if we can get our gorgeous Triceratops in. Our first dinosaur. Oh, what's wrong? Insufficient skill, of course. Okay, so we're going to need to get another scientist. I was so confused. I was like, oh no, what have I done? Like I said, the controls are... they're similar to Planet Zoo, but they're also different. And it's a bit odd trying to incorporate the changes, but I think I've got there okay. And I do think this looks nice. So, control room, scientist. We need another scientist. With genetics, preferably. She's a great logistics, but we don't need logistics, unfortunately. Oh, hey, there you go. Edward Bean. Thank you. So, Edward, let's put you to the test. Let's, first of all, everything in this ethical park will be unmodded. So that means that there'll be no extra traits given to them or anything like that. However, with the exception of I am going to have them all on random skin color because I feel like to me that's more natural. Like logically, if they're just being born and it's completely random, I'm not forcing any color. I'm letting them choose for themselves. So let's get our dinos in. Begin task, please. Let's just stick these all on. Why not? That'll speed it up a good wee bit for us. So I shall see these on a second. Okie dokes. So our Triceratops eggs have been lovely synthesized, which means that we only got 2, unfortunately. What's the minimum requirement? Info. An adult population of 2. So that's good. So if we just get a male and a female, they can then start breeding, which is even better. So intolerance, not great. And aggressive's not great. Oh gosh. That's okay though, we're gonna go with it. So let's see which one we prefer for our male and for our female. That's a really nice color. Oh, but I like the horns on that one. Oh, I really like the horns on that. Oh, but then that stands out so much more. Yeah, okay, we'll go for the male is this one with the stripes, so we need a name for him, and our female is this one with the lovely little crest and the stripy horns. So let's get these in. Okay guys, the time has come to release our first dinosaurs into Paleo Paradise. They're so cute, and she looks amazing compared to what I thought she was going to look like.
Even the most casual of enthusiasts know of the Triceratops. Although primarily used for display and establishing dominance within their herd, those infamous horns can be deadly when necessary.
Hang on. Are they walking through this? Are they going through my stones? Why can't I put collision on? Have I done something wrong? That's really odd. Collision on, collision on, collision on, off? I'm so confused. Delete. They're trying to escape, guys. Collision on. Maybe it's because they're already in it. I just put another rock here just to block them off before they run away, and then we can hopefully fix that again in a second. Collision on. Yeah, that stopped them. Good. Okay, we almost had a runaway in the first couple of seconds, but that's okay. So yes, we definitely need names for our new male and female, but before we do that, let's get their environment sorted. So our lovely Triceratops need ground fiber, they need a wee bit of cover, they need water, and they need some wetland. So we can do that easy enough, and I think the wetland should be over here in the wetland area. Let's put in like a marshy area. What does that look like? Oh, that's better. That looks more wetlandy. They do need quite a bit of wetland actually, so it might be worth just expanding this whole area into a wetland sort of area. Or oh, I actually don't mind that rock there. I think it just sort of brings that together a wee bit. There. Okay, so that's all wetland, so they'll like that. And then we just need ground fiber for them to eat. I'm going to put their nest over here in this corner. I think that'd be very nice. So let's put some ground fiber in. Yeah, that's nice. I think. What do you think? Let me know in the comments what you think, but I think that looks quite good. That also means that they don't just walk out and start eating, they have to actually walk down a wee bit just to get that. And finally we need some cover. Let's go for our East Asian woodland. It's my favorite. So I'm going to put that in this corner. Because, like I said, I'm going to put a nest in there for them to hopefully breed in. And if they're hidden from guests, I think that encourages it a bit. There, and they are loving everything. So that is our lovely Triceratops in. Can they escape? So far, no, which is good. Enclosures. How do we get a nesting area? I just need to research this. Oh, I'm so chuffed. Look at you guys. He is so pretty. Definitely need a name. Well, while they are getting comfortable, I think it's time. Is this open? Yep, it's open. I think it's time we come down and check on our guests coming in. Look at them waiting.
Attention personnel. Please stand by for the returning helicopter.
I'm excited. Yep, they can come through, that's okay. I was wondering quickly there, like I was like, oh no, they can't even get in. But no, I think they can. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, that's a staff member though. Do we have guests? Can they get in? Let's just double check. Oh, we can change this as well. Oh, I quite like the Badlands, that's nice. This edit, collision on, I think that needs to be off to allow people to walk through that, so we'll leave that off and we'll see if our guests start coming through. Although it does say we're making a profit. Yep, ticket income 18,000. So we're definitely making something, and we have 88 guests. I just don't see them. But I trust that they are here. I love this wee area as well. Oh, let's just go in here quickly. Oh, can't see anybody from this particular angle, which is a shame. Where are my dinosaurs? Oh, there they are. They're just getting acquainted with themselves. She is gorgeous. Let's put in their hatchery. I don't know if they need a large. No fallow dinosaurs. Maybe they need a medium? Yes, and it needs to be isolated. We can do that. And let's see what this looks like. So this one is sort of like a muddy, rocky area. That's like a cave. Oh, look at them. They're playing. I think I'm going to use the cave and I'm going to put it down here at the back. Just so that... Is that the right direction? There. Just so that our guests can't see them doing the nookie. There. That's nice. And they're still happy. They are loving everything. Oh, I'm so pleased. This is great. And this is a great start as well to our lovely Paleo Paradise, and I'm excited to continue this. Although I would feel a lot more confident if I could see some of our guests, but, you know, maybe the time will come. Maybe they will... maybe they'll slowly start coming in. I forgot to add in a ranger post as well, just for our ranger team to make sure our dinosaurs are safe. There we go. And I think I also just need a maintenance post, and then I think that is more than enough for this episode, which is great because I think this is an amazing start. If we put one here, that seems to get everything to the right hand side. And then we'll put another one down here beside our hatchery. And I think it's Y. Yep. Add task and assign them to that, and basically they will maintain everything. Also, during the speed build out, you saw me swapping out the backup generators for these power stations, which unfortunately they are so ugly, and so are these big pylons, but until we research the later stages, that's the best we're going to get. So for now, I think that is... It's fine. It is honestly fine. It's a good wee start, and we will once we get the invisible ones, we will eventually swap them out. You know, for all of our natural energy. We're using solar panels over here, and let's just quickly change these. See what fan we like. And the white one's cute. It's like a wee ambulance. Oh no, that's really cute. That matches our thing. Is there a white and green for this? There's not. There's that. That's quite nice. Oh, I kind of like that one though. Oh, yay! Yeah, they are the perfect things for our park. Look at them away out. Have fun, guys! Oh, I'm so chuffed. But yes, I really hope that you have enjoyed this, and I'm very excited to see your name suggestions for our Triceratops, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. And that brings our very first day in Paleo Paradise to a close. The Triceratops have settled beautifully into their valley, and our dream of creating a truly ethical park is finally taking shape. We've got a long road ahead, more species, more habitats, and plenty of lessons to learn along the way. Thank you all so much for joining me on this adventure, and if you've enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!